Hey everyone, so I'm doing a pickups video. I was waiting on a couple things to come in, and they finally came in literally just a couple minutes ago, so I can finally do the sort of second part to my previous pickups video. Although, does that really count? Because actually I was still waiting on a couple things, so I was going to have to do another video anyway. So yeah, so it's not related to the previous video at all. So I have a couple interesting things definitely for this pickups video. First off, I have two soundtrack CDs that I got in. First one is CD soundtrack to the movie Basic Instinct, featuring the score by Jerry Goldsmith. As I mentioned before, Jerry Goldsmith is actually one of my favorite film composers, and when I watched the movie again, you know, the 4K release, which, when was that? Back in July, I think it was? I was reminded how amazing his score for this film is, and I was sort of just like, oh man, I missed out on previous releases. And luckily, what's the name of it? I think it's Quartet Records. Has just re-released this on CD, and it's a 2-disc set. It comes in with the complete score on one disc and a remastered version of the original soundtrack album on the other. So definitely happy to have that. And then the other soundtrack release is actually to one of my favorite comedies, and that is for Stripes, featuring the score by Elmer Bernstein. And this is from La La Land Records, and this is one of those scores where it's just like, all I have to do is hear the theme music, and it just makes me smile. I just love it so much. And this has, it's a lot of, so it has the complete score to the film, as well as the music done for the trailer, and an alternate version to the end credits, or an extended version of the end credits. So yeah, definitely another one I'm happy to have in my soundtrack collection. Next up are two movies that I got in. These are the two that literally just came in right before I started recording. First one is the new Arrow release of Children of the Corn in 4K. There's the front of the cover, and there is the back, which I know is just text, but you know. And then for the inside, I did change it to the original poster artwork. And just real quick, straighten out that disc. Here's just the inside disc. So this is just the 4K release. Of course, they'd already released this on Blu-ray, which you can still get separately. And then it comes with their booklets as well. Looking forward to checking this out in 4K. And then the other one is another Arrow release as well. And this one is Death Screams. This is the Blu-ray release, and there's the front of the slipcover, and there is the back. And this is the Diabolic DVD exclusive slipcover version. And just real quick, here is the inside. Actually, here, I'll do that close. So there's the front right there, and there's the image on the back. And again, there's the disc, and also one of their fantastic booklets. I was afraid I originally missed out on the Diabolic exclusive slipcover, but they actually luckily got a couple more in, so I was able to grab one. So the next two items are interesting. So first up, I actually have two art prints, which once you see what these are, I'm sure will surprise none of you. Let's see. How do I get it out of it? I've not even opened this yet, so... Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So I'm a little iffy with art prints. Not iffy, but I just mean like I'm a little bit selective when it comes to which ones I get. But obviously with these two, I had to get them for obvious reasons, because it obviously is one of my favorite movies. And that is indeed Snake Plissken from Escape from New York. There's two. This is one. And here is the other. I'm planning to put these in a frame and display these once I finalize my Snake Plissken statue setup, which is right over there. And these are official art prints. I mean, you get to, just the paper that it's on is actually very, very specific. This is not just, you know, like a poster. And they're numbered. So this one is 117 out of 250. They're both 117. Yeah, so they're both 117 out of 250. I got these from Sideshow Collectibles. And in fact, I think they might even still be available. So on the off chance you guys are looking for them. Obviously, anything Escape from New York, I'm going to gravitate towards. And this was definitely no different. But I figured they would actually work better once, again, I do sort of finalize my little Snake Plissken setup over here. And then finally, the last thing I got, which I actually found at a half-price bookstore, and it was only a couple bucks, and it's quite huge. This is the 50th anniversary VHS release box set of Citizen Kane. Now, what's interesting, this one's got some weight to it, is, I don't know, I mean, maybe this thing isn't worth anything, but again, I didn't pay much for it. Oh, no, this is interesting. Look at that. The screenplay is included through the authorization of the estate of Orson Welles. I mean, one of the things I wanted is because it actually does come with it. You know, I mean, you can buy this on its own, but a very nice edition of the original Citizen Kane screenplay. But I mean, it has all kinds of stuff. Look at these couple like still reprints from the film, which is cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind putting these in a frame and putting them somewhere in this room. A certificate of authenticity right here, which you can see. Which I didn't even see this earlier. Let it be known on this first day of May 1992, it is to be acknowledged that Turner Home Entertainment Incorporated, by all power, privileges, and rights possessed by the aforementioned, does herefore grant ownership of the 50th anniversary Citizen Kane Limited Collector's Edition number 019826 to Wendy Mayfield. The grant of this ownership has been created to recognize the auspicious 50th anniversary of Orson Welles' Citizen Kane, a film that has been recognized by experts as the greatest film ever made. In witness thereof, Turner Home Entertainment Incorporated has caused this document to be signed by its duly authorized agent in the day of the year first above written. Turner Home Entertainment Incorporated Senior Vice President. What? See that there on the bottom? What the hell is this? I just figured it was just like a VHS, like a regular VHS release, but is this something else? I'm actually kind of confused here. All right, I don't know what's going on, but let's just finish going through this. So obviously it comes with this massive book on the film. It just has all kinds of behind the scenes stuff and, you know, photos and everything. I didn't go through this as closely as I thought I did the other day. It's like a reprint of like the press thing that sort of has all the stuff that, you know, the press can sort of reprint for itself. So reprint of the poster on the back. That's cool. And then here is the VHS copy in really great shape, actually. All right, and then finally, this isn't even open. Reflections on Citizen Kane 50 Years. VHS, featuring Roger Corman, Brian De Palma, Richard Edlund, John Frankenheimer, Martin Scorsese, Ridley Scott, Ruth Warwick, Robert Wise, plus the original 1941 Citizen Kane theatrical trailer. It's not even open. This is a lot more interesting than I first originally thought. And again, it was only a couple bucks at half-price books. All right, I might have to actually look up some info on what the deal is with this release. Is there more here than I originally thought? Well, obviously there is. And this was in the book section. It wasn't even in the video section. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to have to actually just look up some more info. And if I find anything, you know, I'll sort of pin a comment or something. Anyway, so that wraps up this pickups video. A couple, obviously, different things. So definitely let me know if you've picked up anything recently. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.